Hello students, from today we have started our revision. Our syllabus has ended up. Now for today's revision we are going to discuss expansion and simplification of the expressions, which is your chapter number 7, and I'm taking question from exercise 7a. For example, if the question is expand a plus 1 bracket into a minus 9. This is your question. You have to expand it. Now let's see how we can expand it. Let's start expanding. What we will do, we have to multiply this bracket with this bracket. For multiplying this bracket with this bracket, you have to multiply each and every term with each and other term. Okay, there are two terms and there are also two terms. So after multiplication you will find out 4 2 into 2 means 4 expressions or 4 terms in your full expression. Okay, there are two terms. When you multiply these two terms with these two terms, you will get 4 terms. How we can multiply? This is your first term. Multiply this term with this term and this term with this term. Okay, take the first term of the first bracket and multiply it with the both terms of the second bracket. Use your pencil and you can also draw these lines to multiply with this to this and this with this. It means a multiplied by a minus 9. Okay, next we have plus 1. So you have to multiply this whole plus 1 with this first term and with the second term of the bracket as well. So you have to write plus 1 multiplied by a minus 9 bracket close. This is your first step. You have to make sure and keep in mind how to multiply, how to expand the algebraic terms, algebraic expression. Write the first expression here and multiply with the whole second bracket. So you write the whole second bracket. Then always remember the sign in the middle of the two terms belongs to this value. It's plus 1. So use the sign as well. Not only the value, you have to multiply the value with its sign. So plus 1 multiplied by a minus 9. Now a multiplied by a is a square. A multiplied by minus 9 equals to minus 9a. Plus 1 multiplied by a is plus 1a. And plus 1 multiplied by minus 9. Plus minus 9 ones are 9. Okay, now count how many terms we can see. 1, 2, 3 and 4 terms in our expression. This is what I say in the start, that when you multiply two terms with the two terms, you will get 4 terms. Now by simplifying them, we see both the terms in the middle. You can see here these two terms are looking alike, so you can resolve them. You can write a square. These are minus 9a and plus 1a. Plus minus 9 minus 1 8a, and use the sign of larger value. 9 is larger, so use the sign minus 8a and minus 9 as it is. This is your answer. This is your question which I have done. Listen it, watch it repeatedly until you will get my point. You will understand. If not as much difficult as you all consider it. So I am again telling you, watch this video and listen to it repeatedly. If you can't understand, watch it again. If you then can't understand, watch it again, then you will understand. It's not so much difficult. Okay, now here is another example of expansion. You have to expand both these terms and you have to simply multiply. You can say here is only one term which you have to multiply with this term, and then you have to multiply this term with the next term as well, and you will get the answer. So multiply, because there is only one term outside, so I'm not writing it like this, I'm just multiplying them. Minus 5x multiplied by 2, 5 2s are 10x, and here is minus, and here with the 2 there is no sign, it means here is plus. Plus minus minus, it becomes minus 10x. Minus minus plus, 5 3s are 15, x into x becomes x square. So this is your answer, minus 10x plus 15x square. Answer. It is also so simple and easy, you can see, and I'm repeating, you can watch the video again and again. Okay, so here is another expansion example which you all consider very difficult, and mostly you do wrong in every test. What is you are saying? This is the two terms, these are two terms, two brackets which you have to multiply, and these two terms which you have to multiply, and center we have minus sign. So you have to forget this term, only consider or focus on these two terms. This multiplication is similar to this multiplication which we have done. So now doing these multiplication first, then we will move toward these multiplication, and then we will focus on our minus sign. So solving them, I'm using the bracket, so you will understand that we are first multiplying and solving this bracket, square bracket, and then we have to solve this square bracket, and then in the last we will subtract these two terms. Okay, so first of all, multiply 4x with this term. For multiplication, you know, you have to multiply 4x with this term, first term, and then 4x with the second term. So I'm writing it like 4x bracket x plus 2. The other term is minus 3, and you have to multiply minus 3 with x and then minus 3 with plus 2. So I'm writing minus 3 bracket x plus 2. Here you have to put is equal sign, and both the terms are in square bracket, so I am writing both the terms in again square bracket. Here is minus and again square bracket, and the multiplication of these two terms, but not doing right now. Next you have to multiply 4x with x, it becomes 4x square plus 4 2s are 8x, because with 4x there is plus symbol, plus 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 4x. Minus 3 multiplied by with x, there is plus, plus minus minus 3x plus minus minus 3 2s are 6. Again use your square brackets. Okay, you have multiplied 4x with x, 4x square plus 4 2s are 8x minus 3x and plus minus minus 3 2s are 6. Next, what I have to do, you can see here, this is x term and this is the x term. You can resolve both the terms. It becomes 4x square plus minus minus 8 minus 3, it becomes 5x. And I'm using the sign of larger value, 8 is larger than 3, so here is plus sign, minus 6 as it is. Again put your brackets similarly. Here is minus, and here when we solve it, here also becomes square bracket, here also becomes value in the square bracket. So now it's time to multiply these two terms. How we will multiply? We multiply the first term of the first bracket with the first term of the second bracket, the first term of the bracket with the second term of the second bracket. So write it like this: 3x multiplied by minus x minus 9. Then the other value is minus 5. Write like minus 5. You have to multiply it with minus x and minus 9. Multiply minus x with this and multiply minus 5 with this. If you use your pencils, you can easily multiply and understand how we have to multiply them. Now multiply 3x with this value. Here 3x has plus sign, okay? Plus minus minus, 3x into x, 3x square, plus minus minus, 9 3s are 27x, minus minus plus 5x, minus minus plus 5 9s are 45. You are multiplying this square bracket, forget it about what is written before this, okay? Now minus 3x remain as it is. There is no other 3x, there is no other term like x square, but you can see x and x are similar terms, so you can resolve them. Okay, resolve them. Minus 3x square plus and minus minus, it means you have to multiply 27 and 5. When we subtract 27 and 5, we will get 22x, and sign of greater value, and 27 is greater, so minus 22x plus 45. This is the resolving, expanding of these two brackets, and this is the resolving of these two brackets. Now what you have to do, you have to remove these two square brackets. How we can remove them? Now we have to open the square brackets. 4x square plus 5x minus 6 remains same, but this minus sign, when you multiply with this, you are opening this bracket, so you have to multiply this minus sign with all these values, okay? When you multiply the minus sign with the bracket, so you have to change the sign of the inner values. Minus minus become plus 3x square, minus minus become plus 22x, and minus and plus becomes minus 45. Okay, repeating I am this step. When you open up a bracket and there is minus sign outside the bracket, you have to change the sign of the inner values. This is minus, we change it into positive. This is the minus sign, we change into the plus sign. This is the plus sign, we change into the minus sign. Now what we have to do, we have to simply resolve those terms which are similar. Look, which terms you are seeing similar in the term. Here is x square and here is x square, and here is x, and this is the constant term, this is the constant term. So you can also compile them, means arrange them. Is equals to 4x square plus 3x square plus 5x plus 22x minus 6 and minus 45 is equals to 4 plus 3, 7x square. You have to add them. Plus and plus plus, you have to add them again. 22 plus 5, 27x. And this become minus minus again plus. You have to add them and they become 51 and greater value sign minus. So this is your answer of the expansion. I hope you will understand it as well. And I'm repeating, watch the video again and again, at least 2 times, 3 times. You will understand, I'm sure. Okay, now I'm assigning you the homework which you will do and show me and share with me. This is your homework, and the lesson which I have taught you, you will also note down in your neat copies, in your school copies. Make a heading of revision and do all these 3 sums, question number 1, 2, 3, and then you have to do, this is your homework, exercise 7a, do 2 parts from each question. What it means, I am telling you again. From your book, you are supposed to, doing question number 1, you have to do any 2 parts from these 6 parts. Okay, if you want to do E and F, absolutely good. You want to do C, D, it is again good, but you have to do from question number 1 2 parts, from question number 2 do 2 parts, from question number 3 you have to do 2 parts. From all these questions till question 9 you have to do 2 parts from each and every part. Okay, from each and every question you can do CD, CD, CD here, CD here. It's up to you. You want to choose, you can do it. You can also do AB as well. So do your work and upload it as well.